Hello everyone, it's me Dilly Sims, and today we're going to be working on a fun little Playboy house. Well, it's not really a house, I would have to say. It's a Playboy store. So if you've already seen my video that's probably up the day before this, I am starting a new Let's Play, and it's called Let's Playboy. And it stars Hugh Hefner, the guy who founded Playboy, and 4 of his bunnies. And he and his bunnies, they lost their mansion, and they have to earn it back. And how are they going to earn it back, you ask? Well, they're going to be working at this fun little retail store. And what are they going to be selling? Well, naughty pictures. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Because Hugh Hefner, or Playboy, is about sexy pictures, beautiful women, I thought it would be fitting that Hugh Hefner takes pictures of the girls in lingerie and he sells them in the store. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So I wanted this retail store to resemble the Playboy Mansion in just a way. If you don't know what the Playboy Mansion looks like, Google it. I would say that I took inspiration from the Playboy Mansion for this build, but that's kind of stretching it a little bit, because the only thing I did was I looked at pictures before I did this build and I was like, oh, I like the bricks of the house. And basically the bricks that this house is made out of, or this store is made out of, and the mansion, that's the only thing they have in common. And maybe the roof. But I mean, all Sim houses for the most part have the same roof. So I added pillars and an awning, and I just wanted it to look really classy because, well, the Playboy Mansion is classy. Maybe that's a second thing they have in common. And again, I just wanted to make it look elegant, not like sleazy like some, I don't know, XXX shop. Or some shop that you would have to go behind a curtain to rent some dirty videos. No, I wanted this to look really classy, where you look at it from the outside and you're like, wow, that's a really nice store. I wonder what's in there. It looks like an H&M or what else? What other stores might look like this? Forever 21! But no, you enter the store and there's a lot of pictures of like naked women. There I was trying to make a little patio thing on like the corners of the store, but it didn't end up working. I just gave up. And I wanted to add some dimension to the back of the house, so that's why I moved it forward. So right now I'm just adding a little rectangle. I didn't focus too much on landscaping this retail store because I feel like I'm not that good at landscaping, and B, it's a retail store, so I feel like they don't need to be super well landscaped with water fountains. And I mean, I see those in the gallery all the time. People go all out with their retail stores, and kudos to them because they obviously do a good job. I don't, so I just didn't even bother doing it. And I mean, it's a retail store, so I put two trees, and that was really it because, like I said, it doesn't really matter to me. Oh, this walkway, I am a really big fan of like that white and black tile that I used for like a millisecond, but in bigger. So like, see the little white square next to the black and white tiles? That is the ugliest square all by itself. But if you do a checkerboard pattern like I did for the front, beautiful. If you do, I love to use that in bathrooms, like when I do classic black and white bathrooms. Not like to match the walls, because I don't keep the walls the same color as the tile. That does not look good. If you do that to your houses, shame on you, because you're ruining your house. Your sim house. Maybe your real house in real life? I don't know. If you love it, use it. It's not my cup of tea, and I might talk shit about you behind your back, but if I go in your house and I see that, I'll be like, Johnny, your beautiful bathroom. I just couldn't get enough of it. Who's your designer? Just so I never have to use them. And I love windows. These windows, I never really use them in my builds, so I loved incorporating them, and it kind of gave it a warehouse feel, but it wasn't too, like, shady. It looks kind of elegant at the same time. And even before adding, like, lighting to this build, these windows really brought in a heck of a lot of light. And so this isn't a normal retail store, like a store that you'll own and go home. Hugh Hefner and the bunnies are gonna live in this store. So that's why I'm adding, like, a basement right now. Nothing shady, or too shady I should say. That is where we're gonna fit the photo booth? Yeah, I'm gonna call it a photo booth, where Hugh can take a picture of the bunnies. And I really like the red carpet idea, because Hugh Hefner and his bunnies, his playmates in the real world, they're really, like, famous, almost. Like, they have books, their own clothing lines. A lot of his bunnies went on to, like, bigger and better things, movies. So I felt like having a red carpet gave it a classy Hollywood element. And I really like those walls. I didn't know what to do for the walls, but I knew I wanted red. But I didn't want just plain red, because I thought that would look kind of sleazy. Like, really sleazy. Like, I want to say, if you want to make a sleazy anything, dark red, dark purple. Perfect. Like, really dark colors that you would see in, like, porn. Just bringing down the windows because I didn't like them touching each other. In my little OCD. Boop, boop, boop. Upstairs. Oh, and upstairs I also did add red carpet, right? Here we go. I was gonna say, I'm 100% sure I added red carpet. That one room upstairs, not the really big one, but that one that we're putting the red wallpaper in, I was gonna try to make that the photo booth room, but I didn't have space for the photo booth because it's huge. So I had to move it downstairs to the basement, where Hugh and the girls are gonna live. And then after I was done with this speed build, I was recording Let's Playboy, and I completely forgot that if Hugh and the girls are gonna live here, that they A, need a place to eat, so I needed to build a kitchen during gameplay, and B, they needed entertainment, so they have stuff to do to entertain themselves when they're not working. When I was making this store, I also thought that it'd be a good idea to sell some clothing as, you know, a means of making more money. So that's why I also included some mannequins. But it's okay, they're not going to sell gowns and tuxedos or regular people clothes. They're going to sell lingerie, of course, because it's Playboy. And why wouldn't they sell lingerie and Speedos and whatever else is sexy? Oh, I also included a hot dog costume for some kinky roleplay, but you'll see that when the video comes out. And I was just playing with some pedestals, and for some reason I thought you could fit the mannequins on those small pedestals, but they didn't want to fit, so I said YOLO, and deleted the pedestals. The thing that aggravated me the most, or one of the few things that aggravated me the most about building this lot, or retail store, was not having enough sexy items, or like, yeah, sexy items, that's all I have to say. Like, no other statues of, like, sexy women. Well, we only have, like, 2 in the whole game, and I used them both in the store. So, I also used the bust of Cordelia, is that what that Sim's name is? But yeah. Oh, and here at the entrance, I did something I think is pretty cool. Or am I not getting that part yet? Oh, I guess I'm putting in lighting. Whatever. I guess lighting is important too. Oh no, I was trying to fit the photo booth. Yeah, this is what I was telling you guys earlier. Because it just wouldn't fit in that small space. So it ends up being Hugh's office and... what's her name? Kelly? Kelly with an I. Kelly with an I's workspace, because Kelly's an author. An author who has a whole bunch of typos in her children's stories. So we fit it in the basement, and we make the basement huge so we can fit 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. There we go. Oh, and I remembered that I also needed a bathroom for the retail store because I didn't want random customers going down into the basement, which they do anyways, and using our personal bathroom where the girls keep all their makeup and robes and whatnot. And a curtain for the bathroom because I thought you wouldn't want to use a public bathroom where there's a huge window and pedestrians can walk by and see you taking a shit. And just a little flower. That's all that bathroom needs, just some really simple decoration. I wanted to keep Hugh's office looking really office-y, if that makes sense. Not like classical office, but like contemporary, no, how would I? Retro, old school office. Like offices that you would see in, I don't know, Mad Men. Something that's not like really modern, but I guess I make it kind of modern looking. I tried not to, but I guess I did. And luckily we have some bookshelves that do match. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted by the things that I put in this game. I wanted Kelly's chair to be pink, but we don't have pink, so that purplish color is like perfect, because I want Kelly with an eyes chair to be separated so we know which desk is hers. And Hughes is obviously the orange chair, which everyone uses those computers, even customers, which I don't remember telling them it was okay. Oh, and I gave Hugh a plaque, so we know it's Hugh's desk. Oh, I was gonna say that we have bookcases that match the desks. And I used that wall divider on top of a half wall, which I thought made it look really nice, but then I thought it was too tall, so I just lowered it a little bit. There we go. You guys want to know something I find interesting? I can record a speed build for like 20 minutes straight and have something to talk about all the time. But then when I do like a create-a sim, I get super bored, I don't know what to say, and I love creating sims. That's fun to me. But it's just like, I don't know what to say. Because I'm like, I can comment on their makeup, but I wouldn't say I'm a good makeup expert. So, yeah. That's why yesterday's video I was like, okay, I'm done everybody. Have a good day. Because I was just like, I don't know what to say. And I'm just giving some clutter. I wanted to fit like a globe. I did, yeah, there we go. A globe. And some posters so we know it's like a room. Duh, it's a room. But I mean like an office that's not very classical. So that's why we have graffiti on the wall and some random posters. I'm sorry everyone, but I have seemed to have lost the rest of the video. I don't know where the video went. I don't know if I even recorded it now that I think about it. But here are the screenshots of how the Playboy Emporium and how that came out. And I remember to include the floor plan. That's funny because last time I forgot the floor plan, but I got the whole video. And this time it's vice versa. But I'm gonna let you guys go. You can always find the stuff that I build on my gallery, Dillonapple. And I'll catch you next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all those fun YouTube things. And I will catch you next time. Bye, everybody.